Previously on Town Hall 9 Free to Play, we got into the Queen ClashJo. Today, let's mix ground and air for a nice balloon starter army. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe, and welcome back for episode 33 of the Town Hall 9 Free to Play series. Today, we're going to be finishing it up with the final strategy that we are going to cover in this series. We've covered all kinds of strategies, guys, during this series. We've talked about farming strategies and trophy pushing strategies and clan war strategies. Now, most of you guys know those clan war strategies are extremely expensive, and we're going to finish it up with this extremely expensive one, which is really good for starter. Like, if you're trying to get into balloons, and you don't know how to use the balloons, but you've been using ground this whole time, this is a great transitioning piece with the golems and the tanking units and then the balloons on the back end, sort of like a hog rider attack. But I got good news. We got the dark elixir stolen by using Balloonion, and we will be able to put our king down at the end of this episode at 100,000 dark elixir for 4 days and 12 hours. So that's a good thing. That means that we're going to be going to Town Hall 10 within the next couple of days, and I know some of you guys are extremely happy about that. So let's go ahead and get into the concept of this attack, because we've talked about the Loonian army, which is kind of like your transitional piece. It's good for farming, but then you can also learn how to identify bases, to use your suicide heroes, to go in and take down air defenses. And then we also talked about the Queen ClashJo, which is a little bit more technical. And if you guys out there love that technical stuff, be sure to check out our 5 ways to Lalo video. It's extremely technical and a lot of serious war clan stuff in there from the Town Hall 9 community. So this attack strategy is really simple. Realistically, what you're looking for is you're trying to find bases where you have an archer queen, you have the clan castle troops, and you also have 1 and 2 air defenses that you can take down on one side of the base. And then on the back end of the base, we're going to bring the balloons in. So what you're going to do is start out with your 2 golems, and you got a very small kill squad, so you got to make it count. You got wizards, and you got a barb king, and then you got the queen. And you're going to use your troops to do a little bit of clearance and funnel to open up the base using your wall breakers, or you can bring a jump spell. It's really up to you. You can change the army for however you see fit. This is just a basic army. And then you're going to send the bowlers into the base. Now, you got a jump spell placed to grant access to the core of the base. And then we're going to follow it up with a rage spell to boost the power of our troops and get them into the core of the base. Now, the one thing about this army that you can change is the heal spell. It's really a flex spell. You can use it for either the ground troops to keep them going deeper into the base, or you can use it on the air portion on your balloons to get them through the back end of the base. It's really up to you on the style base that you're hitting. So when everything is basically taken out on that side of the base, the clan castle's been cleared, or check to make sure there's no troops in there, and then also the queen is down and 2 of those air defenses, then you can flank in with the air portion. And you're going to notice that we're going to start out with our first lava hound and a pair of balloons to go in on this wizard tower and archer tower, and then we're going to bring balloons up from the bottom side into the cannon, and then we're going to use those haste spells to speed our balloons over into the air defense. And unfortunately, we kind of did this one a little wrong because we went into an air sweeper instead of going behind it. That was kind of my mistake on this one. So these are just some things that you learn as you practice, and we've been practicing with balloons all week. And you'll notice that we were able to get a nice large group of balloons to the back end of the base, into those final defenses. And this is just an example for you guys if you are interested in trying this out for yourself, because some of you out there might be wanting to use balloons, but you're struggling with them and you're unable to get down those expos, or you're having a hard time getting rid of the queen. And so this is a really good starter army, in my opinion, for those of you that are trying to learn air. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up for you guys so that way you can see the army for yourself. And we're going to go out in global and do some live attacks on some very basic bases. That way you can get a generalized idea on how the attack works. Down goes that builder's hut, which I should have claimed earlier in the raid, and there's your army. Let's get into a live attack. Oh my, so we just found the same base I think we had in the previous examples. So let's go ahead and hit it and see what we can get out of it. We got 2 air defenses, we got a queen, and looks like we got a clan castle in the core with all the wizard towers. That's actually a really good thing for balloons. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and drop a golem right there. Let's drop a minion up there, and let's drop another golem over here. Let's go ahead and get some wizards back behind to do a little bit of clearance, and let's use our barb king right there. Let's see if we can open up this base, because we need to try to get in on that expo. Wall breakers are in, and let's go ahead and drop our queen. And then looks like the king's going to pull off to the side, which is not that big of a deal, but we got to make sure that our bowlers go inside the base. Let's go ahead and pre-stage that jump spell, and the king's ability is going to need to be used because he is battling it out versus the enemy queen. Does not look like we have any bowler or any electro dragons in the clan castle, which is actually a good thing for us. And we're going to go ahead and use that heal spell on our bowlers right here in the core, because we want to get rid of those wizard towers. All right, so where's that sweeper facing? It's facing back towards the left. So let's go ahead and bring our hound in. Follow it up with some balloons. Let's go ahead and drop a haste spell with them to get them into that air defense. Let's bring in the balloons right here, and let's get some balloons in right there. Let's go ahead and bring another hound in, and looks like our balloons are going to come across the expo location. Let's go ahead and drop a haste spell there to launch them across the base. And looks like we have lost all of our bowlers. So the bowlers did go in. That's actually a good thing. Now we got a lava hound pop. And where's the other lava hound? Is the other lava hound still alive? It very much is. All right, let's use that queen's ability. She's going to move in. Let's go ahead and speed up these balloons and get them into this final couple of defenses. Let's go ahead and... So we got 5 balloons still in our composition. You don't necessarily need to drop them. You can use them for cleanup once that final defense drops. So let's drop a balloon there, there. And let's drop a minion and a balloon there to help out with cleanup. We got 1 minute and 13 seconds on cleanup. So this is just a generalized idea on how you could use this army, guys. It does not have to be exactly like this. This is just an example for you if you want to try it out for yourself. And it's extremely expensive on Dark Elixir. Like I said, it's a clan war style army. Now, unfortunately, it looks like our balloons did miss that spell factory. That's kind of unfortunate. They go after a builder's hut instead. Now they're going to go back the other way. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, you kind of want to try to time those hounds just right to where they do actually pop. We want them to pop. We don't want them to stay alive. We do need them for back end cleanup. So we're going to drop the bowlers and add some Valkyries to the clan castle and see if that still works. All right, so we changed up the clan castle troops when we added some Valkyries in there. No bowlers at all. We're going to see if it's still effective with some Valks, and hopefully there's not any Electro Dragons in the CC. So we're going to start out with a minion down there on some buildings and kind of let it work by itself. And we're going to need to drop golems. Let's see, we're going to need to drop a golem right here and here. So we do have that fast-paced archer tower that we have to worry about. That's not necessarily the best thing. And let's see if we can open up this compartment right here. And hopefully our wizards are able to clear these buildings fast enough. We need another minion right there to speed this up a little bit. We do not want our Valkyries to go around the outsides of the base, and we want our king and queen to go in. So let's see if we can get that. There it goes. Down goes a fast-paced archer tower. Let's go ahead and drop the jump spell here. Let's go ahead and drop a rage spell there. And again, no clan castle troops. My goodness, that's a little surprising. I was expecting some electro dragons or such. All right, let's go ahead and drop a heal spell in the core for our Valks. And it looks like the queen is going to jump the wall maybe. She's going to target a wizard tower. We got an air sweeper facing towards the right side. So let's go ahead and drop some balloons here. Let's go ahead and speed them up with a haste spell. Let's launch a lava hound. Let's use that king's ability. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. So let's go ahead and speed this up just a little bit. Balloons are going to get into that wizard tower. And let's go ahead and drop a haste spell there. And looks like that air defense is going to fall. Let's go ahead and drop the lava hound there and back it up with some balloons. We have one haste spell remaining. Queen's caught up on a wall, unfortunately. And we might have a little bit too many defenses remaining. So let's see if we can drop the haste spell there. Wizard tower, we're out of wizard towers. We got some point defenses. We got a hidden Teslas though, and those hidden Teslas are beast mode. So hopefully that lava hound gets in there and helps and takes down, or actually gets popped. We need that to pop for some cleanup, and looks like we're out of troops, unfortunately. So some things that you need to take into consideration if you're trying this army is that the cleanup troops, you need those hounds to pop. We really don't want them to stay alive or stay intact, because then we have to deal with basically waiting on our balloons to finish up. This is just an idea for an army. It's an old school army. It's been around for a really long time. We used to use this army a long time ago, but it's a really good army for you to learn balloons if you've never used them before. I'm going to go ahead and use that queen's ability, try to get her through the base, and spawn some archers to help out with this. Let's send some pups down there towards the bottom side of the base. We might actually come up with a little bit of a fail on this. The Valkyries did do very well, but again, we needed to clean up on the back end, and we just don't have enough. We got 32 seconds, and we only got balloons up there and no lava pups. Those lava pups would be phenomenal right now. So Queen's caught up on a wall again. She spends so much time on a wall. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It's just crazy. The Queen is just so crazy. She's so special. She can't help herself. So let's see. Where did that archer? Where did that little archer come from? Oh my gosh. Where did she? She's been hiding out this whole time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we might actually finish up with a 99% 2-star. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now? Just not enough. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, that's going to wrap us up for today, guys, on that portion of the video. I'm done attacking for today. That's just, it's just an idea for you guys. It's base dependent, and if the base gives up a lot of things for your kill squad, whether it's Valkyries or bowlers, it doesn't really matter. If you get those air defenses down, get some of the expos down, get the queen down, you should be good to go. And then obviously clan castle troops if they are there. But we did muster up about 132,000 Dark Elixir while messing around with that army. And on that note, we are going to put this king down to level 25. Yeah, we wasted a boost, but it is what it is. I'm more concerned about getting him upgraded. That way we can move into Town Hall 10. I think our next video is going to be about the comparison between free to play and the gold pass. So obviously we did not buy the gold pass at all while we were doing this Town Hall 9 Let's Play series. Especially most of you would know that if you've been following the series since the beginning. It's 33 episodes in, and we've done every single thing that we could possibly do at Town Hall 9. We've maxed everything out minus our laboratory. We still have a few upgrades that could happen in our laboratory. You can see the Lava Hound's currently under upgrade, and I think we did not upgrade our lightning spell, and we still have multiple Dark Elixir items. But I really feel that our Dark Elixir income is going to increase dramatically once we get our miners and start farming like that. I just know that by experience because I've played Town Hall 10 before multiple times, and I know that it's going to help us out, speed things up just a bit. So it really depends on the troops that you use on whether you should move on to Town Hall 10 or not. If you are a Town Hall 9 like war player and you're trying to help your clan out, then obviously you would take your heroes to level 30 and then max out the laboratory, but it's really just dependent on how you play. If you enjoyed the content and you got something out of this video today, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and if you need any additional video support whatsoever, click one of those links over there. We will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.